What is up, y'all? It is your boy KK back for another Thursday talk. Today is April 6th. I'm not doing any basic beer review. I'm actually doing a cup of coffee today, so cheers. Today, I want to tell everything that I would tell to Leanne if she was still physically here with me today. And yes, she's always with me in spirit, and she will hear this through spirit. Tomorrow will mark 12 weeks since January 13th happened. All right, so you see me looking down on my laptop. It's what I wrote out. Couple things though, before I get into it. First of all, this cup belonged to my parents, but Leanne absolutely loved it, and my parents let her keep this mug. So there's definitely symbolic behind this. Also, I'm going to show you how I made the coffee because I'm using Leanne's coffee maker and her grinder for the coffee beans, which also was one of her favorite coffee to drink, which is from Kitchen Kettle. Also, Leanne's ashes are in this heart. This was her watch that she was wearing. And this is the ring that she was wearing as well. And so the accident happened January 13th. So January 14th, my parents and I, we drove down to the coroner's office to collect Leanne's personal stuff. And then on the way back, we saw the accident scene. And I decided to I had to see, where it happened. And anyway, I just walked over, and this was in Leanne's car. It was one of those air fresheners. So pretty much, I kiss it in the morning and before I go to bed, pretty much every day, except when I was in Hawaii. Maybe I miss a day here and there, but yeah. So yeah, I think what really makes it really hard for me is that she just got ordained in late October as a deacon, and she really loved her new position. She bought her dream house 2 months before. We settled rather quickly and well into our new place that we shared together. We both were in the same area in our own living space. Hi, Poppy. Leanne ran the show here. She did grocery shopping, keeping track of our bills, and telling what I owed her each month as we split the expenses together. And we were team partners, but Leanne, you were the better partner. Hi, Poppy. I loved your organizational and planning skills that you implemented in our home. I'll show you what Leanne did. The what's for dinner schedule. And the weekly calendar, so that we knew what we were doing and what what we would look forward to doing. The funny thing is that I love cooking, and while we only lived here for 2 months, Leanne, you did more cooking than I did. I wish you were still with me today, as we would have had a never-ending amount of memories together here in our new home. But I am forever grateful of the memories we created here, getting our first Christmas tree together, a real one, which was a lot more work than we anticipated. And when you get the tree, you gotta saw off like an inch or two off the bottom of the tree stub. I don't know what it's called. And we actually kept that as an ornament. Hosting a New Year's Eve and open house to family and friends, the Poppy defeats the Mouse twice game, buying a new beer fridge and a new couch for the back room, etc. Next, I want to go over some of the things that I feel. I still feel the shock that she's gone. Regrets, I do have regrets, as all relationships have struggles, have arguments, have disagreements, etc. There were times that I could have treated Leanne better, because honestly, she deserved the best. I wish I could have cuddled with you more, kissed you more, hugged you more. Sadness, I lost my best friend, girlfriend, partner, and better half. Guilt, I sometimes feel that, Leanne should be here instead of me. I know family and friends will tell me not to think that, but I can't help but think it. I was in a place where I was trying to find myself. I was working through struggles. I thought thinking of suicide was a normal thing. I would kid with Leanne about suicide. I know it's not a place to kid about, but Leanne never thought about suicide. Our jobs, yes, she drove and traveled to conferences, outings, visits, etc. But I deliver for my profession. My office is on the road, essentially, which increases the likelihood of an accident the more that you drive. 2 to 3 weeks after January 13th, I was in a dark place where I wanted to come home to you. I wanted to go wherever you were. I thought about suicide a lot, and maybe if I had a gun, maybe I would have done it. But I'd like to think that I wouldn't have. And the last is love. Leanne told me that she loved me a couple times, but I never told her that I loved her. I always thought you were the one for me, that I loved everything about you, that you would make a great wife, but I wasn't 100% certain with you, and I needed to make sure I was certain. Now I know my family and friends will tell me that Leanne knew that I did love her, but it literally took your death for me to realize that, yes, I loved you. Yes, you're the one for me. And it sucks because I'll never be able to get you back and tell you that. But I am telling you now, Leanne, that I love you. Leanne, you will forever be a part of my heart, my life, and my journey. As we used to say, it was your house and our home, but now it is my house and our home. As you live on in so many ways in our home. I am so glad that you adopted Poppy, our cat, 2 years ago, and I wish you were still here to see how she is progressing, because she has come so far. I don't know how it's possible, but your mower fired up last Sunday and I mowed the yard. The trees in the backyard were taken down, which has really opened up the backyard space. And I so wish you were here for the warm weather that we have had and the warm weather that is coming, because we both loved being outside. I am sure there's a lot more I could empty out, but for now I am content with what I have shared. Leanne, I love you and I miss you, and I really wish you were still here doing life with me.